Studnick Aquatics here. It has been a while since I've done a fish room tour. There hasn't been a lot of changes, but I did clean everything earlier today, so I'm home because we had a lot of snow. Well, actually, we had a 3-day blizzard. But anyway, I have a number of tanks in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm basically down to 9. I used to have 25 to 30 in here, but I decided to remove some so I had room for a chair, you know, so I could sit and enjoy my aquariums. And I also made room for this record player, and I still have all of my old vinyl from years and years ago. So anyway, what I have up here is a 75-gallon gold Severum. And there's a lot of argument whether or not these are red Psalms, whether they're green terrors, whether they're red terrors, and I don't know anymore. I mean, everybody who comments it is convinced that's what they are, but they all keep saying different things. But, you know, they're doing really well. They're very healthy. I do a 50% water change on this tank every single week. I would like to get a 125 to 150 that would run from here above my chair all the way over into that corner. It'd give them a lot more room. So I might have to do that. Down here, this tank has really turned out really neat. This is a Lake Tanganyika community tank is what it is. And I have a number of different fish in here. I have some Ultralamprologus compressiceps, and usually there's one that's getting pretty good sized, but he hides inside of one of those big shells. I have some Ultralamprologus fasciatus. I have bushy-nosed plecostomus. I have Daffodil bricardis, and they had new fry again. There you can see them right there. Anyway, I have Daffodil bricardi. They've spawned in here more than once. I have Julitochromis reganis, which are right there. And I have some Ultralamprologus calvus, and the calvus, I believe, is the one up top. So it's a really neat tank. I really like it. It is a 40 breeder, and there's just a number of different Tanganyikan cichlids in there. I really do enjoy it. It works very well. Pretty self-supporting. This one up here is my African Ambuna cichlid tank, and I have reduced light on it. There's just enough there to create just a little bit of algae on the rocks, and everybody's doing really well. I've spawned a lot of different babies in there, and they just do really well. I need to add about 10 or 12 of them at one time, because every month and a half or so the low guy on the totem pole kind of gets beat up. This tank down here is a 55, as well as the one that I just talked about. This is a 55. This is my catch-all tank. I just put anything in here that doesn't fit anywhere else. And so I have a number of different things in there. A giant Danio, there's a rainbow fish in there somewhere, some red-eye tetras, there's a firemouth fry that I raised up. There's more in there than you can see now, because they do tend to hide. Oh, and I have my beta. I forgot about that. Doing real well. It's in an old phosphate reactor. This one here is a 40 breeder, and this one is basically South American stuff, and it's a planted community tank. It's doing very well. I've had it set up for a number of years now, and I have mollies in there, Serpae tetras, head and tail light tetras, bushy nose plecos, and green cobra guppies, and they're just doing very well. They have fry in there all the time. The one down here, this is a really neat tank. This is also a 40 breeder. And this is my Julitochromis transcriptus tank. There's also one Neolamprologus multi in there. But I have about 5 different generations of these in here now. And they just are so fun to watch, and they do a very good job. The tank is doing very well. Next one I have on board is a 29-gallon aquarium. I get a little bit of reflection on this one, sorry about that. This is my Amazon Biotope tank. I have a large angel in there. I have a bronze cory cat and a bushy-nosed pleco. And there's a lot of tannins in there, and I see my my leaves are about gone, so I need to add some more leaves in there, the almond leaves. That's where I get most of my tannins from. This one here is another 29-gallon, and this is a little dark. It's kind of hard to see, but there is a pair of firemouth cichlids in that tank, and they have fry pretty regular. The only other one that I have going here is, this is a 150-gallon tall. It's a really neat tank. It is 4 foot from side to side. It is 2 foot front to back, and it is 31 inches tall. And that's just the aquarium, not counting the stand. So it's a really neat tank. I have a number of different fish in there, including a couple of discus. I had picked up 5 or 6 of them, and I've lost quite a few of them, and I've been doing water changes and doing everything. They're just really touchy fish, so I don't know how it's going to work. I have, I think, 3 of them left. I have some Rio Negro plecos in there, neon tetras, panda cories, silver tip tetras, black mollies, neon blue tuxedo guppies. So it's doing well. I wish all of the discus would have made it, but I definitely have 3. And I guess if I end up with 2 or 3, you know, that's better than none. I don't know why I'm losing them. I'm trying to do everything like I should. That is my fish room tour. This is Studnik Aquatics, and thanks for watching.